Yeah, when I went to Kingston the other day and I walked down the road where I used to live, Fairfield West, and I went down the road where all that happened, the shootings and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking to myself, looking about, and I can imagine again the two guns under the car, and I got to the back door, where the gate where they went in, and they had to go through another gate, and I can imagine my bull mastiff at the top of the stairs, yeah, bouncing up like a lunatic, and my son's there, and he's looking over, and this guy's walking up, well not walking up, he's running up the stairs with a gun, or two guns, yeah. He had an automatic and a revolver. You know, he ran up the stairs, and my dog's going mad now. And he, boom, my son's gone. He's run. You know, he knows where to go. He knows to go to my bedroom, and he knows he can hide in my bedroom behind the wardrobe. He knows he can go there, and they're never going to get in there. Yeah, and he knows, so he's gone. And the dog's protecting my son. Yeah, and he's bouncing up and down, and they shoot my dog. And one shot goes in one side, the other shot goes in the other side. Yeah, so he's bouncing about his body because it's a 2-2. He's bouncing about his body. I mean, he just whipped all his organs in his body, and he run, and he hid behind the settee. Yeah, the guys were running around the house looking for me. One or two guys. No one really. My son said one, but it could have been two. Uh, they're looking around my place for me. They can't find me. They're shooting all my kitchen up, everything. They're going, absolutely crazy. They run upstairs to the bedroom, and obviously they're a bit weary because they don't know if I'm up there. Don't know if I'm tooled up. Yeah, and they run up the stairs anyway, and they're looking everywhere, and they can't find even my son. He's in the wardrobe, and they let a couple of shots go, which the police found. I didn't even know. I couldn't even find them, and the police found them. Two other shots into the wardrobe, and anyway, they'd gone, and they left my dog behind the settee, blood everywhere. And for me to pull up outside in my Laredo Jeep, and what made it even worse was me coming back from Chichester, where my caravan was. My girlfriend, she went off on her own in her car. I come back in the Cherokee, and oh no, sorry, the Laredo Jeep. And coming back, and I can always remember a couple of motorbikes doing wheelies and all that, this, that, and the other. It makes you think, were they the guys? You know what I mean? And got back down my road, and to walk up there to see my son, was okay. My son was happy. Oh, what, Dad, can I have some fags? I didn't even smoke, it's gone, mate, I'll get some. And I was only gone 15, 20 minutes. And come back and to see your Laredo Jeep, just like, I didn't even know it was shot up, I couldn't make out what had happened. All the front wheels was all blowing out, you know what I mean? The windscreen had gone, and they smashed all that. They just absolutely shot everything away, yeah. And then they run in and done what they done. When I come in, I went mad. I was shouting out, Jay, Jay. It was more, to run up the stairs and to get to the patio and to look at the blood. The patio was not smothered with blood, but it was blood everywhere. When shot my dog. And I'm like, I can't believe it. There's shots everywhere in the kitchen. They shot my kitchen up as well. And I'm looking, I'm going upstairs. They've got a big white carpet there, white, like a creamy colour, and it's full of blood. And it's full of blood, and I've got these big gates. I can't believe what, I'm Jay, and I can see blood everywhere, but I'm running up the stairs. I can hear my boy shouting, yeah? Dad, get out, Dad. They come to kill you, yeah? And I go, who, son, who? I don't know, please, Dad, leave, they come to kill you. I said, come out, And I went down the stairs and I picked up something and I went down the stairs. I'm looking around for whatever. No one around. Imagine me coming back, and they've been in my house waiting for me. Coming there to shot me anyway, because they come there to kill me, yeah? They had two guns, they got a revolver and an automatic. They come and kill me, mate. You know, automatic maybe could jam, but the revolver don't jam, and they would have done with the revolver too, so it bounced all my body, and, you know, gone from my organs dead. But I'd have put up a fight, you know what I mean? You have to, don't you, because you're a kid and all that, you know, and, you know, and you never know what you might find in your house, you know, what other things you find, what are there, you know, so there could have been a war, you know what I mean? Anyway, and then sort of like to come down the stairs and hear my dog whimpering, yeah. I look behind the settee and there's my dog wagging its tail, man. Pleased to see me, and blood everywhere. I mean, it was blood everywhere. I cried, man. I couldn't believe it, you know what I mean? And also I could hear something in the kitchen, and I run to get something, you know, and it was police, police, armed police, you know what I mean? Like lunatics, yeah? And I come out and they get on the floor and all that game. I went, hey, this is my house, mate. You know what I mean? It's my house. I just shot my dog, killed my dog. I shot my dog. My dog's dead, yeah. I mean, he's going to die. I know he's going to die. But I said, look, I shot my dog. My dog's going to die. You know, please, I've got to take my dog to the vet. My son's upstairs. They shot all my bedroom up. You know, they'll be all gummed up, going mad, you know what I mean? Hit the floor. I said, mate, this is my fucking house, you know what I mean? Anyway, didn't cuff me up or nothing, took me to the kitchen. My son come down, he's crying. He's told me exactly what's happened. I said, look, my dog's been shot. And I went to see my dog. We put my dog in a sheet. I went upstairs, got some sheets, put them on the floor, wrapped him in there, took him out in their car to the vets, yeah. And they said, look, you know, he's gonna die. They shot all his organs out. He's in a bad way. He won't live, yeah. So I said, look, what's best for him? I said, well, the best thing is you've got to put him down. He's in agony, you know what I mean? So, I mean, please, yeah. So they put my dog down. So that broke my heart, yeah, because he was a member of my family, yeah. He was like, you know, and I was in bits for days. My son, you know, I just coloured my son. I couldn't believe someone came to my place and shot my place up, yeah. You know, and I thought to myself, you know, then your mind and the old boy going mad, you know, what's going on, this, that, and the other. And on top of the kitchen, there's a bag full of money that I've been down to the caravan to collect, and I never even looked in the bag, you know, just like they was just, you know, just I didn't know what they didn't know what to say. You can imagine your place is shot up. These people that come to kill me, you know what I mean? And then eventually they're gone. They're going to come back and take statements. The woman next door, she was the one that phoned the police. Yeah, said someone was shooting the place up. She there was in there. I mean, there was Kingston Police Station is about 300 yards down the road, so they was there in seconds. You know, armed police. Yeah, and you know, I was lucky in a way that I wasn't running around like a lunatic. I could have got shot myself. You know, but when you sort of like when I go there, when I was there the other day, and you know, and I was thinking, how did I survive that? You know what I mean? Like my son asked me to get some cigarettes. You know, like whoever was around, whoever was around, you know, like God or whatever it was, I don't know, mate. Someone saved my life, you know. Someone saved my life, yeah. Someone told me, you know. And to come back and see your car shot up and all that, and there's guns under the car and all that. It's just it's mad, you know, to think all that, you know, and you think yourself, you know. But don't forget, I mean, myself, I went out looking with big machetes and things and looking for these people, you know, chopping someone's. Anyway, it got out of hand, you know. I was doing some stupid things, you know. I mean, when it happens to you, mate, you know, you don't know how to react, you know. And then on top of that, about 4 or 5 weeks later, I'm in the house. I'm asleep upstairs. Lucky, I had one of my bull mastiffs. One had been killed, and the other one was in the house. With the bulldog, that's it, bulldog and bull mastiff was in the house, and some people come up my back and opened the door, and they happened to know that I kept my keys in his big set of scales, big set of scales I had, and so they're knocking them over, and the keys coming, they're dragging the keys out with a big piece of wood, and my dogs are going absolutely mad. They wouldn't have got in anyway. The dogs would have killed them. You know what I mean? Big bull mastiff, unless they had guns, and the bulldog, they're going absolutely crazy. I heard all the commotions. I come rushing down like a lunatic, got hold of the big baseball bat, and running in the kitchen. I knew the guys, and they was like poking at my scales to get the keys out. You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, my dog's been shot. One of my dogs was shot dead. About 6-7 weeks ago, maybe even longer than that. And there's people trying to get into my house again. And I'm fucking mad. And then you think to yourself, all the things that I've done, all the things that I've done in my life, all the things I've done in my life, all the wrong things I've done in my life, you know what I mean? And you think to myself, yeah, man, what you must never do, mate, you must never take people around your house, and if you're going to do whatever you're going to do, don't take them around your house, mate, it's ridiculous. So I must have done. I must have took people around my house, make them feel comfortable, and just took all their money or whatever I took, you know what I mean? And she's going to get repercussions. But, these two that ran my house, I happen to know who they were, and they've gone and whatever. And then I called a couple of my pals to come down and pick me up, and I went looking for these guys, and I found these guys, man, and I sorted the problem out myself, I sorted my problem out myself. I made sure they'd never be able to come to my place again. Do you know what I mean? They got really, really obliged, right? They're lucky. They're lucky to be able to walk again, I should imagine. But when you look back at all them times, the things you do, and I was going around doing some terrible things to people, thinking they'd come to my place, they'd come to my home with guns, and they sat down and shot my home up. They come to kill me. You know what I mean? And you think to myself, fucking hell. It's just too much, isn't it? You know what I mean? And there's other things, that in my book, the things in there about shootings and this, that, and the other, things that you won't believe, mate. It's madness, you know what I mean? I've gone through so much in my life, and for that, I mean, my place in Kingston was absolutely stunning, I've got the other place up in the private road in Kingston belongs to Danny's dad, and I used to stay there sometimes. But that was like, you'd never find that during the year. It's like a maze, It's like a maze. It's all private, But I was going to go up there the other day to show you where I used to live, but I thought no, better off it. I thought better off it because it's well security in there, security all around that private estate. You've got a lot of famous people live there. I didn't fancy going there, walking in there with a camera, taking pictures, And I don't own anything. Now, this wasn't mine. It was Danny's dad, and who he was with doing bits and pieces. So it wasn't the Jimmy Ward and all that. It wouldn't have been good for me to for the old bloke pull me up and say, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, and what are you going to say?" So I thought, no, best leave it. I've lost that place. It's all gone. Everything that was in it went. But for that to happen, for them to come in my house, to come in from my back door, come from my patio, and shoot my dog. Well, my dog shot him at the top of the stairs. Bounced up and down. He wasn't going to let him up. He's protecting my son, and the only way is they shot my dog. They're very lucky that he wasn't in the other one. If it had been the other one, I got one bull mastiff was absolutely massive and he's fucking mad. He's in the garden. If it had been him, he'd have just slept from the top stairs, on pounced on him, and he would have chewed him to death, mate. He would have ate him alive. So they're lucky that he wasn't there, because he was in the garden. and they're lucky, mate. They're so lucky, But I don't know. My son, my son had an accident after all this. He nearly died. He's in a coma for such a long time, and you know, I'm just thankful that he doesn't really remember too much. He doesn't remember. Mind you, say that he's got a he's got a long memory, but not a short memory. He can remember things that happened a long time ago, but he can't remember things that happened to that same day. It's madness, you know what I mean? And I sometimes try to talk to him about it, but it's not fair, It's not fair because he doesn't really remember that much, and in a way I'm pleased that he didn't, Um, I'm so glad that my son, that I got put away for a long time. After that and after that again, get put away, and you think to myself, am I glad to be put in prison? Because if I hadn't been put in prison, well, my son would have been with his dad. Well, my son would have wanted to come and work with his dad. Am I the sort of dad to say, well, come on, son, come with me, yeah? I don't know, I mean? I am not a good dad. I'm not a good dad. I love my kids, mate, but I'm not a good dad. Anyway, bang, bang, Mel. Nice one.